Social Connection is brought to you by HP Lubricants. Zindagi chale smooth.
Hello and welcome to the Social Connection, your weekly destination for all the interesting activities, news and updates from the virtual world. So in the next half an hour, we will try to update you with the news and views from the social media space. My name is Venkatraman and with me is Shreya. Hi Shreya.
Hi Venkat, and welcome everybody to another episode of the Social Connection. Yes, we're back with your dose of news from the world of social media, latest trends, interesting makeovers, new features and much more in today's episode. But before we head to what trended through the week, let's take a look at our headlines.
Internet giant Google celebrated its 18th birthday.
WhatsApp's privacy policy gets the stamp of Delhi High Court.
Google launches YouTube Go for better offline video experience.
Well, Google has turned adult. The search engine giant celebrated its 18th birthday on 27 September with an animated Google Doodle sharing its happiness with web users across the world. Over the years, Google has matured, and along with being just a search engine, it has another wide range of offerings. However, an interesting fact is that Google itself doesn't know when it was formed.
The search engine giant Google is now officially an adult after it celebrated its 18th birthday on September 27. The company dedicated a joyful doodle to commemorate its adulthood and shared its happiness with the web users across the world. But there's an interesting story behind this, as Google itself is confused when it was actually formed. The company, founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin in 1998, traditionally marks its birthday on Google homepage on September 27. However, not even Google seems to really know when it was formed. Google alluded to confusion over its 15th birthday in 2013, admitting it had celebrated its birthday on 4 different dates: September 8 in 2003, September 7 in 2004, September 26 in 2005, but since 2006, September 27 has struck around. The reason probably it being the date the first birthday doodle was used in the year 2002. Interestingly, Google filed its incorporation papers on September 4, 1998, while its domain name was registered on September 15, 1997. The idea of Google began years earlier in 1996 as a research project at Stanford University, when Page and Brin had a new idea for a search engine that would rank pages by how many other sites linked to it. The duo chose the name Google, a play on the word Google, which is a number equal to 1 followed by 100 zeros. There are now 150 plus languages available in Google. In July 2001, Google Images was introduced, giving users access to 250 million images. In 2002, Google News was launched with 4,000 news sources. The service now has over 50,000 news sources with 70 regional editions. On April 1st, 2004, the world's most popular service, Gmail, was launched, which now has over 1 billion users in the world. The company launched Google Earth in 2005, allowing users to take a virtual journey to their destination. In 2006, Google bought video platform YouTube, and in 2008, it launched its web browser Google Chrome, which is now world's biggest browser. Last year, the company split under a new corporate umbrella, Alphabet, which saw its founders move away from Google's day-to-day running. Over the years, Google has matured too, and along with being just a search engine, Google now has a wide range of offerings, from mobile phones to phone software and navigation systems, social media to physical gadgets. You name it, and Google has it. The search giant has also pioneered internet connectivity and free internet for rural masses in India.
Delhi High Court last week allowed WhatsApp to roll out its new privacy policy, but said it cannot share data of its users collected up to September 25, 2016. The court directed the company to completely delete all data of users, whether they chose to opt out or not, of the instant messaging app after coming into force of its new privacy policy. Let's have a look at this report.
The Delhi High Court last week upheld WhatsApp's new privacy policy on sharing of users' information with Facebook from September 25th, while directing the instant messaging app to delete completely from its server all the information, data or details of all users who choose to delete their account. A division bench of Chief Justice G. Rohini and Justice Sangeeta Dhingra Sehgal said WhatsApp will not share users' data collected under its old privacy policy over the years up to September 25, 2016 with Facebook or any other related company. The code also said that WhatsApp will delete users' data even of those who chose not to opt out of the instant messaging app and agree with new privacy policy. WhatsApp supported the court's decision and said that users can oblige and are free to not use the service if they find the new terms of service a threat to their privacy. The code also directed the government to consider the issue of functioning of instant messaging apps such as WhatsApp and take an appropriate decision as to whether it is feasible to bring them under the statutory regulatory framework. On August 25, 2016, WhatsApp fundamentally changed its privacy policy in a manner that threatened to undermine privacy. WhatsApp had earlier given its users a 30-day period to opt out of the new privacy policy, which expired on September 25th. The date has passed and WhatsApp has now removed the option where you could control your information being shared with Facebook.
As a part of its Google for India announcements, Google launched a new YouTube app built from the ground up for India called YouTube Go. With Indian users in mind, this app is designed to make it easier for you to watch videos on slow networks. Take a look at this report.
Tech giant Google Inc. has announced video sharing app YouTube Go for its YouTube users. This new app designed specifically to work on slow or no internet. YouTube Go allows users to save videos for offline viewing, giving options over quality and file size, so it's clear how much data a download will use. The app also allows for local sharing with nearby users without using any data. YouTube Go builds upon the smart offline feature that YouTube launched first in India earlier this year. Google, however, insists that YouTube Go is not just another light version of the original YouTube app. It's simply a revamped version of it, designed for markets like India where slow internet connectivity is a sad reality. In a blog post, YouTube Product Management Vice President Joanna Wright said that we've always believed that connectivity should not be a barrier to watching YouTube. In 2014, we launched YouTube Offline so you could watch videos without suffering from buffering. A few months ago, we rolled out Smart Offline, a feature that allows you to schedule videos to be saved offline later at off-peak times. But we realized that for the next generation of YouTube users to fully discover all that YouTube has to offer, we had to reimagine the YouTube mobile app from the ground up. YouTube Go was announced at the company's second edition of Google for India event, held in Delhi, where the company revealed several new products like new versions of Chrome and the Play Store, the Google Station Public Wi-Fi Initiative, Google Assistant in Hindi and more. The app will slowly roll out, but people can sign up to be notified when YouTube Go launches.
And we are heading for a short break, but don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to Social Connection.
कोई चेहरा है कोमल कली का, रूप कोई सलोनी परी का, इनसे सीखा सबक जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। ये अगर हैं तो रोशन जहां है, ये जमीनें हैं और आसमां है वजूद इनसे ही आदमी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। हमने रब को तो देखा नहीं पर नूर ये है खुदा का ज़मीं पर, एक एहसास है रोशनी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। इनसे इनकी अदाएं न छीनो, इनसे इनकी सदाएं न छीनो, हक इन्हें भी तो है जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का।
It's a small world, continents apart, exploring diversity in scope and essence, insights into chronicles, news simply telling us it's a small world. World Connect, only on DD News.
Welcome back to the Social Connection. Now, you must be familiar with the top trending topics of this week, but here's a quick wrap of the top trends that rule different social media sites. 3 days after Sushma Swaraj's speech at the UN General Assembly, Indian Army conducted a surgical strike in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir across the LOC and destroyed several terror camps in a reply to the Uri attack. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj gave a resounding reply to Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, and mincing no words, the External Affairs Minister openly warned Pakistan to stop dreaming about capturing Jammu and Kashmir. Sushma Swaraj not only delivered a hard and clear message to the neighbouring country, she also asked the World Authority to isolate such a nation who sponsors terrorism and shelters the terrorists. Sushma Swaraj's straightforward speech and army's counter-attack was lauded on social media, with netizens giving a virtual standing ovation. Hashtag Sushma Swaraj, surgical strikes and Indian Army became the leading Indian trends on Twitter last week. Considered as a game-changer in the mobile phone market in the late 1990s, BlackBerry plans to stop making its signature smartphones internally, signalling a strategic shift for a company that built its reputation on innovative smartphone technology. BlackBerry devices were popular for nearly a decade. Users couldn't part with them, leading to the term crackberry. But with the introduction of the iPhone in 2007, Apple showed that phones can handle much more than email and phone calls. BlackBerry was late in overhauling its operating system to compete. BlackBerry will now focus on the software part that John Chen has been pushing since he took over the CEO role. The news, however, did not please some netizens, while others trolled the company with their witty reactions. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, to mark India's 500th Test, invited the cricket fans across the globe to a Dream Team initiative which empowered them to vote for India's all-time best 11 through a series of poll questions. The team was decided based on fan votes, and a major disappointment was that of former Indian captain Sourav Ganguly and Virat Kohli's omission. Interestingly, MS Dhoni was picked ahead of Kohli to lead the side, while being the only lefty in the team, Yuvraj Singh was elected as the 12th man. The team also features other Indian legends like Sunil Gavaskar, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, VVS Lakshman, Virender Sehwag, while Ravichandran Ashwin is the only active player in the Dream Team. The news of Ganguly's omission from the playing 11 infuriated Dada's fans as they took to social media and lambasted the Indian Cricket Board. The Indian Space Research Organisation achieved yet another milestone after it successfully placed advanced weather satellite SCATSAT-1 and 7 other satellites in orbits in its longest ever launch mission. It is for the first time that satellites were placed in 2 different orbits with a single rocket. The PSLV C-35 rocket carrying the 8 satellites took off from Satish Dhawan Space Centre in Sriharikota on Monday this week. The satellite will provide weather forecast, including cyclone detection and tracking. The launch also included 2 satellites developed by educational institutions, Pratham from IIT Bombay and Pisat from PES University in Bangalore. Post the launch, ISRO was lauded by the Prime Minister and President, while Twitterati too praised the efforts of the scientists. Taking a break from social media to tend to her health hasn't stopped Selena Gomez from reaching a milestone. The singer-actress now has 100 million followers on Instagram, making her the most followed person. Interestingly, she has not even posted anything on her account since August. The record number of followers cements Gomez as the reigning queen of Instagram, an unofficial title she's held since July, when a photograph she posted became the most liked on the platform with over 5.6 million likes. The 23-year-old Gomez outranks fellow Instagram celebrities like Taylor Swift with 91.5 million followers and Beyoncé with 85.4 million followers.
The search engine giant Yahoo is sued by a user this week for negligence over a massive 2014 hacking in which information was stolen from at least 500 million accounts. The lawsuit was filed in the federal court in California 1 day after the company disclosed the hacking, unprecedented in size, by what it believed was a state-sponsored action.
Tech giant Yahoo was sued by a user in California who accused it of gross negligence over a massive hacking on behalf of all Yahoo users in the United States whose personal information was compromised. On 22nd September, Yahoo confirmed that account information, including names, email addresses, phone numbers, date of birth, hashed passwords and other personal information of 500 million users was stolen from the company's network in late 2014. Following the hack attack announcement, Yahoo has started working on extra security measures to save the users' data. In this process, the company recently updated its Mail app to introduce fingerprint recognition for Android users, which will enable them to access their inbox. The new update also allows users to set a custom password and make changes to account information and edit contact details from the app itself.
The company has also introduced a preview tab that allows users to see links or videos in the app. These extra security measures come after the tech giant faced data breach of 500 million accounts. The company believes that the data breach was carried out by a state-sponsored actor, but its investigation has found that no such agent is currently in its network. However, their investigation did confirm that no details of payment card data or banking-related information were stolen, as this data is not stored in the system that the investigation has found to be affected. After the data breach, the tech giant has been repeatedly urging users to change their passwords and security questions at the earliest and adopt alternate means to verify their accounts.
Well, it's time for another break, but stay tuned because coming up next is an interesting app that helps you create GIFs from your iPhone's gallery. Keep watching The Social Connection.
It's a small world, continents apart, exploring diversity in scope and essence, insights into chronicles, news simply telling us it's a small world. World Connect, only on DD News.
सुर्खियों की भीड़ में अहम खबरें, असल मुद्दे जो डालते हैं आपकी जिंदगी पर असर, दिन भर की हर बड़ी खबर का बेबाक विश्लेषण, सच, सटीक, संपूर्ण। न्यूज नाइट, सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8 से 10 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
कोई चेहरा है कोमल कली का, रूप कोई सलोनी परी का, इनसे सीखा सबक जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। ये अगर हैं तो रोशन जहां है, ये जमीनें हैं और आसमां है वजूद इनसे ही आदमी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। हमने रब को तो देखा नहीं पर नूर ये है खुदा का ज़मीं पर, एक एहसास है रोशनी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। इनसे इनकी अदाएं न छीनो, इनसे इनकी सदाएं न छीनो, हक इन्हें भी तो है जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का।
A US-based independent developer has developed an iMessage app called Momento that automatically generates GIFs from pictures that were taken in similar situations. The GIFs are stored in a grid that continuously rolls live previews, making it incredibly easy to pick out the best ones to send.
Sending images in bulk is always a pain for iPhone users. To sort this out, a US-based independent developer created an iMessage app called Momento that automatically turned photos from camera roll into GIFs. This interesting app doesn't require that you do anything to create this GIF yourself. It does that for you. The app scans through your entire camera library and creates motion images from any picture it thinks you had taken around the same time at the same place with just a tap. Memento's creator Gennady Okren posted on his website that, as an amateur photographer, I have a lot of experience with photography. I have been amazed to see just how many photos people take. One of the biggest challenges with having so many photos is that most people never have time to go back and revisit their memories. Memento is invented to solve this exact problem. The app automatically creates GIFs of your best moments right inside iMessage for you to easily share with family and friends. Using the app is simple. After downloading it from the iMessage App Store, you just tap the app when you want to add a GIF to your text message. Memento displays GIFs it has created for you to choose from. It also groups these GIFs for easy access with your most recent moments at the top of the screen. To send a GIF, you just tap it and it's added right into your text message. All you have to do is hit send. According to Okren, Momento has already managed to snag some 800 downloads despite being a paid application and has scanned around 10 million photos.
And now it's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube.
And we've reached the end of the show. We look forward to more of that feedback coming in on our Gmail, Twitter handle and also Facebook page. And if you miss any of the episodes of our shows, catch them on our YouTube channel, DD News Official.
That's right. We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Social Connection as much as we did. See you again next week, same time, same place. But before we log off, we leave you with this week's interesting video. Thank you and bye-bye.
Health workers. They're more powerful than you think. They're on the ground, on call, and on hand, behind curtains and inside labs, from the very start to the very end, preventing illness, defeating disease, and saving lives. Every second is spent fighting the unpredictable and defending against the unimaginable, wherever they are, from dawn till dawn. But their power doesn't stop there. They get people back on their feet and back to work. They keep businesses succeeding and economies growing. The health sector is the fastest growing source of jobs and will keep the world moving towards the Sustainable Development Goals. But to unlock their true power, we must act now. As populations grow and change, the world is facing a shortfall of 18 million health workers by 2030. In March 2016, the United Nations Secretary General appointed the High-Level Commission on Health Employment and Economic Growth to create a plan. We need to invest in education and jobs to tackle countries' changing needs. We need political support and bold policies, with cooperation nationally and internationally. And we need to see health workers no longer as a cost, but as an investment in a healthier, fairer, and more prosperous future. It's time to transform the global health workforce by making greater investments to stimulate job creation, addressing gender inequality and maximizing the participation of women in healthcare, expanding and improving education and lifelong training by focusing on skills, pushing health services towards achieving universal health coverage by focusing on people, not diseases, integrating new technologies into the education and practice of health workers, equipping health workers to respond effectively to emergencies and ensuring their safety, raising adequate funding from multiple sources to build the health workforce, cooperating across countries and sectors to ensure the global supply of health workers grows sustainably, guaranteeing that when health workers migrate, it benefits the countries they come from and the ones they go to, and that their rights are protected, and collecting better data, measuring results, and making everybody accountable for action. Together, we can unleash the power of health workers. It's an opportunity we can't afford to miss.
Social Connection was brought to you by HP Lubricants. Zindagi chale smooth.